So, for a number of last couple of years, there's been some Palestine protests. What's the update and what's going on about it at the minute?
Well, at the moment, it's a ceasefire. Both parties have agreed to a ceasefire. Hamas has released some of hostages, which is good, which I believe that Hamas never should have taken hostages. As they've always done that in the past, like Black September took hostages in the Olympic Games, and it's always been a bad setback for the Palestinians. And so never take hostages. That's always been a setback where they lost support. Anyway, Israel has stopped all aid because Hamas hasn't produced all the hostages. I think there was supposed to be 20, which is still under rubble. And they requested heavy lifting gear, which they can't get. So Israel is still blocking all the aid. So it's called collective punishment. They're blaming all the Palestinians in that region for mistakes of Hamas. It's called collective punishment. A few years back, there was a terrorist bombing in Manchester where the IRA blew up the Arndale shopping centre in Manchester, done by IRA. Now, the British Army and the government never bombed all Ireland and every single building. There's a big difference what is happening there. It's called a genocide. That's why you've been noticing big protests in Britain, in every main city, Manchester, Newcastle, Bradford, Leeds, London, Birmingham, big protests nationwide. Not even nationwide, even Europe, Spain, Italy, Germany, France, and it's gone global. People can see the injustice of it, and it's Israel which are breaking war crimes. They're deliberately killing babies. One surgeon said they're treating patients under the age of 10. Some will be shot in the head. Lots of them shot in the head. The next day, shot in the ankle. Then next day, shot in the testicles. The Israeli army are doing that deliberately, shooting children. These are children for target practice. That's what a Norwegian doctor said who was actually operated in Gaza. So these are war crimes. But the sad thing is, the media twists it all round, calling it anti-Semitism. They haven't even mentioned the word genocide or war crime. It's always been reluctant. And last month, it's taken British government 70 years just to recognise Palestine. Palestine was there before Israel. Israel got created in 14th of May 1948. Before that was called Palestine. Let me show you this, if you can see this. I went to Scarborough, on the Scarborough Lifeboat Institute. If you can see this, the first boat they saved by Lady Lee. It's all you can go and see this in Scarborough. It's called Palestine in 1872. They saved 9 souls in by Scarborough. You can see it, Scarborough Institute. The lifeboat saved of Palestine.
Yep.
That is documented proof Palestine always been there. It's been there since Jesus' time. Israel was created 14th of May 1948, as I said. These people came from mainly Poland, Germany, France, Britain, and they wanted a homeland in Palestine. And they went over in Palestine and literally threw out the Arabs. The idea was to kick out the Arabs, and they did it very violently. They put a gun against their head and to leave. And if they resisted, they shot them dead. And they shot them all dead. It's called the Nakba. It happened in 1948, where Arabs got forcibly removed from their own homes. That's why you got the situation in Gaza. And Gaza was a refugee camp. And where all the Palestinians got displaced by Israeli Jews. That's the heart of the conflict. But what they say is in their book. Abraham gave Jacob this land. God giveth this land. On that giveth, they go by. They can kick the Arabs out. That's the root of the conflict. You've got two people saying, "Oh, my book says, oh, God gave me this land, and we're the chosen people," and they think they got a God-given right to throw the Arabs out, and it's still happening today. In West Bank, one person got killed, a load of villages got torched, people got beaten up by the army and settlers. It's all happening. So this is all happening, and it's never ever shown on the British media. It's all about Israel and anti-Semitism, like now, Maccabi fans. They're going to what you call Aston Villa, and they've been rioting in Amsterdam, beating people up, and rioting and chanting death to Arabs and rape loose white women. They'll be saying that. You can have a look online. But they want to go to Aston Villa, but the police have banned them for being so violent and racist. That's why they got banned. But now Keir Starmer, he wants to say it's anti-Semitism, they should be allowed. but they've been horrible racist folks. Other clubs have been banned if their fans have been racist. So it's all a big twisted spaghetti of politics and history. If you take it all away, the Palestine March wants peace. That's all we want, peace between Jewish and Arabs and Christians. We want peace in the Holy Land. That's why I'm here. I want peace with all people. We're against all this terrorism, whether it's done by Israel or Hamas, anything. We don't care about Hamas, you know. And that's what I like. That's what this march is about.
Yeah. Thank you very much for
Thank you.
speaking.